I was walking on that street, and there was a gender reveal going on the sidewalk. On the sidewalk. It was a man. He showed me his penis.
I really needed to pee, so I went to a woman's bathroom. What do we think of that? Yeah, it's all right? That's what I thought, but the police told me I wasn't even supposed to be in her house.
I like Obama, though. I do. I think we should put him on Mount Rushmore if we could find enough obsidian. Because I love an accent. One time I was with this girl. She had such a thick accent. I was like, oh my God, that's so sexy. Where is that accent from? And she's like, it's a stutter.
I dated a poly girl, okay? I don't want to sound like a bad guy, but I cheated on her, okay? I thought it would be okay because she's poly. She would tell me every day, like, I'm poly. Apparently, that's just her name.
We were in South Carolina, we were in South Carolina. I didn't even realize, like, y'all got hella gay people around here. Is that true? Yeah! Y'all got hella gay people. You don't call them that, though, here. You call them senators or whatever.
I went to the doctor, and they prescribed me Xanax for my depression. Yeah, and it actually worked. I'm no longer depressed. Because now I sell Xanax and I'm rich.
We had an all-gay fraternity at my college. All-gay fraternity. I went there, man, and I passed out drinking at a party. Which is not that's not what you want to do, man. I remember I woke up, and they had drawn a whole bunch of foreheads on my penis.
The joke goes, how can you tell if a trans woman is rich or poor? And I'm like, how? And she's like, well, whether she has a penis or vagina. She can afford the surgery. And she goes, actually, I don't find that funny because my insurance paid for the surgery. I never hated her, dude, until fucking right then. You understand? I don't get dental on my insurance. I can't get a cavity filled. This bitch got a cavity made. I watched an Instagram reel the other day of this guy in Argentina jumping off of his balcony and fucking dying. Yeah, and I'm not even a One Direction fan.
I like to jerk off in front of a mirror. Listen, okay, it is a little weird though, because you know that on the other side, the cops can see you.
My girl, she's very cool. She's a water sign. Well, I don't know how you say it, a squirter.
I'm pro-Palestine, okay?
Yeah.
It's actually because I'm half Palestinian. Yeah. I mean, I'm not, but I want to murder my landlord.
One time I was on the New York subway, and I had to watch a homeless man masturbate for 45 minutes. Until my phone died.
I am a bad boyfriend, I'm not gonna lie. I go on Instagram sometimes, and you know how it is. Like, if a hot girl likes something that you post, you go and follow them. Because even if you can't date them now, one day they'll be 18.
My mom was so attractive. This is how attractive she was. Sometimes, like, even to this day, we'll be walking next to each other, and people ask if we're dating. And I have to be like, ew, we're just
I was on Tinder. I saw my sister on Tinder. Yeah, I was so pissed that she's cheating on me. Our sister, she got caught drinking and driving. Yeah, and our whole family was pissed at her, because we're Muslim and she's not allowed to do either of those.
I get post-nut query. It's a real thing, man. Sometimes, you're jerking off to a picture of a girl, and as soon as you come, you're like, man, I really hope the police do find her.
I recently learned what pansexual means. Do we know what that means, guys? Yes, that's when they're bisexual and they're ugly. I remember I used to get random erections almost every single day in middle school. Yeah, and that's why I quit teaching. I'm on Snapchat, okay? I got a dick pic on Snapchat like 2 days ago. Yeah, don't you hate the memories feature? It's fun. I like it. It's like a time capsule for your Like, wow, it was a year ago today I was at my niece's baptism.
Well, I was like, first of all, can you say the N-word if you're quoting someone? And she's like, depends on who you're quoting. I'm like, how about my mother?
I support trans women. Okay, I believe trans women are women as long as they're skinny.
So last month I was touring the whole month in Europe, and every single city you go to, there are memorials for the Holocaust. I mean the old one, not the current one.
I don't even care what religion you are, dude. Religion, it's all pretty fucking hypocritical. Can we agree on that? Yeah. And my priest had told me when I was a kid, he's like, God is inside every single one of us. And I was like, then why are you only inside of me?
I used to be in an abusive relationship, all right? But my girlfriend now, she listens.
I like older women, I do. I don't, think there's a difference, I believe age is just a tightness.
Do you think that a pedophile has ever had sex with a pregnant woman? And he's like, this is almost what I wanted.
So my dad used to do this thing where if we were watching a movie and a sex scene came on when I was young, he would always cover my eyes. That way, I wouldn't see him masturbate. We were in Texas in February. And, like every place we go, we try to do something. So I went to a gun range for the first time in my life, okay? I don't remember the name of it. I think it was called Northgate High School.
It's a minor. I mean someone who works in the coal mines, okay? Because they make kids work in
minds now.
Hitler actually culturally appropriated the swastika from the Hindus. Did you know that? Did we know that? Yes, because originally the swastika was an ancient Hindu symbol of hatred for the Jews.
My second year at NYU, my roommate, his girlfriend, herself. And basically her roommate, because her roommate killed herself, she got a whole semester tuition for free from NYU. That is $40,000, okay? After I saw that, I was on the NYU Facebook group like, I'm looking for a black transgender roommate. And the joke I was doing, it was a pretty decent joke. It was about suicide, okay? I was like, Walnut Creek is so rich that even the suicide attempts are rich. Like, there was this kid in my school, he locked himself into his garage with his car on, and they realized, dude, I drive a Tesla. I was in the city, I was in San Francisco doing that joke, and I had never seen this before, but a woman about halfway in the audience, she fucking stands up. She stands up and she goes, your jokes aren't funny. I was like, what? She's like, you're shitty at your job. I was like, why is that? She's like, because you should never joke about suicide. Boo. Boo. Well, I wanted to hear her out, okay? I was like, why do you say that? She's like, because I'm a social worker, and I spend 16 hours a day talking to suicidal people. And I was like, okay, ma'am, you know, that makes a lot of sense, but to be fair, if I had to talk to you for 16 hours a day, I would fucking kill myself too. And she was mad, you know, she was like, get off stage. I was like, do you want me to jump? But you know, I want to end on a high note. So I was like, okay, ma'am, listen, let me reason with you. Obviously suicide's bad. Nobody would say it's good. But, you know, this is the Bay Area, they're doing good things. Like, I don't know if you know this, but on the Golden Gate Bridge this year, they installed a suicide net. Yeah. And she's like, yes, I did know that. I'm like, do you know why they installed it? And she's like, why? I'm like, well, because you're shitty at your job, so.